안녕하세요. 저는 크리스입니다. Hey guys, it's Christy. Hey my drama tears. So how are you guys doing? I'm going to get right into today's review. Today I'm going to be doing a review to W, Two Worlds. This was a review that was requested. Alright, so let's get right into this story. The webtoon W is a very popular webtoon. The cartoonist who created it is Oh Sung-moo. He created the cartoon and has been publishing it for 7 years. He's been doing this for so long that he plans to end the webtoon, to the dismay of all of the fans. His daughter is Oh Young-ju, and she is a second-year resident doctor at Myeongsae Hospital in the thoracic surgery department. Her teacher and a surgeon at the hospital, Park Min-soo, he is an avid fan of this webtoon. He is ridiculously invested in this webtoon. He reads it as soon as it comes out, and he is so obsessed with this. He asks her for a spoiler to what's going to happen in the next issue. She calls Park Sun-bong, who is one of her father's kind of apprentices. He works for her father, Sung-moo, to create this webtoon, right? However, he tells her that her father is missing. She doesn't know they don't know where he is. He just up and vanished one day while he was creating this webtoon. He was creating the ending of this webtoon. Worried, she goes over to go talk to her, to go see her father. She goes to go see Subong and see what's going on. There, she learns that her father was actually going to kill the main lead character, Kang Chul. She goes into her father's study where he has his office and his drawing tablet and everything, and she goes in there and she's looking around to see like if there's any possible way her father could have gone out or what was going on. And as she turns to leave, or she's looking out the window, and as she's turning to kind of go, something very unusual happens. A hand grabs her arm. When she turns around to see what's going on, the hand is actually through the screen of the tablet, and she gets pulled onto this rooftop in this hotel, and she doesn't know what's going on. As she's looking around, she sees somebody on the roof bleeding. She kind of runs to him and she's looking at him and she's like, what's going on? And I can't remember if she runs back through the kitchen and then she runs back up. Like I want to say she runs to go get some stuff and she runs back. And as she's running back, she kind of brings somebody along with her. Or if the guy just goes upstairs and he sees her. As she's trying to talk to this man to get him to wake up, whoever the staff person on site tells her, oh, it's the CEO for whatever. It's the CEO, it's Kang Chul. And she's like, what? And as she looks at him, she realizes he does bear a striking resemblance to the cartoon character that her dad created. And so she saves his life that day. How does she get home? Oh, that's right. As she saves his life, she kind of sees the words "to be continued" off in the distance, and she goes back home. She gets like pulled out of the comic because that's what happens. She got pulled into the comic, and so when she comes back, she realizes that her dad is still missing. He still hasn't called, he hasn't said anything, but Subong is kind of like he's fine because the episode kind of uploaded already and he's fine. So she kind of looks at the episode and she realizes that in the comic he is saved the exact same way that she saved him when she was in that world. That's kind of how she realizes what happened. And at first she thinks she's going crazy. She doesn't know what the heck's going on. Her mentor, Minsu, he's kind of noticing the similarity in their names. I mean, it's the exact same name because she hands her card to a policeman who wants to talk to her, and she hands him her card, and her card says that the hospital she works for, her name, and what department she's in. And so he's kind of like, your dad's kind of running out of ideas if he's using his own daughter. And she's like, yeah, that's what happened. In the comic book in W, Kang Chul just kind of starts getting really interested in this girl, and he wants to find who she is. He knows that something is off. He knows that something is weird because strange things will happen for absolutely no reason. Like his family was killed for absolutely no reason. Like there wasn't any motive behind it. There was no person behind it, but somebody killed his family. He is stabbed at the top of his hotel where he lives for no reason. And so he's noticing little things that are kind of making him question what's going on. He feels that this girl that Yoonjo, sorry if you can hear all of that, guys, my neighbors are having a party. He feels that Yoonjo is kind of like gonna give him the answers that he needs. He becomes very interested in finding her. And this kind of really distresses Yoon Soo-hee, who is his childhood friend, and she's the CEO, or not the CEO, but she's like the assistant to his CEO, like to him. And she has a little crush on him. And so she's kind of like, you really want to find her? And it also like dismays his bodyguard friend and martial arts instructor So Do-yoon, who is very loyal to him. He's kind of like his right-hand man, and he'll do anything that Kang Chul says, no matter how wrong it is. Kang Chul is a character who is very loyal, very justice-driven, and he's a very good person, if a little bit of a playboy. But he's designed to be that way. He's designed to always make good choices, and he's designed to always be a good person. He was an Olympic athlete. He won gold in shooting. And so his parents were killed with the same gun that he used to shoot. And so he becomes a suspect right away, and he's sent off to prison. And then he comes out when his case is appealed, and the judge rules that there isn't enough evidence to prove that it was him. And so he's free. And he uses this kind of second chance to kind of build himself up. He buys a broadcasting station, and he uses it to kind of broadcast all of these crimes and everything that's kind of all of these like cold cases and stuff like that, and for them to catch whoever did it, or cases like his in which the wrong person is prosecuted. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. Okay, yes. Child, I need to finish this. I thought you were going to behave and just lie down, and you're not behaving. You're not lying down. You're stepping all over the fingies. There you go. He uses his freedom to kind of become the CEO of JN Global. And he plans to use his broadcasting channel. Oh my god, this dog. He plans to use his broadcasting channel to kind of catch this mysterious killer who killed his family. The next time, see, Sung was pretty upset that she saved his life because he wants him dead. And so the next time what he does is he plans to kill Kang Chul using potassium poisoning. Somehow, some way, she finds out about it, the fact that he's trying to poison him. And somehow she gets pulled back into this drama, into this webtoon. And when she's pulled back in, she saves him a second time. And this time, there's no stopping it. Like, he isn't unconscious. And so when she runs in there to save him the second time, he's, like, fully aware of who she is and what's going on. And so he finally, I met her, right? This is kind of like the time where she inadvertently becomes a main character in this drama. A lot of things happen to her while she's in this world. I don't want to... It's really difficult because I can't say too much because then it kind of gives it away. And I can't say too little because then the review is really short. This drama was very interesting, and I will say this: I saw a lot of typed reviews on Viki, because I saw this on Viki. A lot of them said it's like there's no rules in this drama, and it's true. People whom I didn't think were gonna die were just dying all the time, and it's like, what in the world? Like, there was no guarantee that one person was gonna survive. Like, there was just no saying, there was no telling. It was really, really amazing. And it's funny because there's a couple of villains. There's not just one villain, there's a couple of them. This mysterious killer who was created for the sole purpose of driving Kang Chul has a mind of his own and starts kind of taking over this drama, this webtoon. And then the prosecutor kind of becomes a villain too. It's ridiculously amazing. It was so enthralling. I couldn't stop watching it. Easily one of the best dramas that I've seen in the year 2016, because that's when I saw it. I finished it just as 2016 was ending. So it's pretty freaking amazing. I was so enthralled with it. I could not believe this. I cried so much in this drama. It was ridiculous. Thank you so much for requesting it, Your Typical Girl, because I freaking loved this. So this drama is a whole show based on jumping between two worlds, all while trying to find this mysterious killer of Kang Chul's family, and then just kind of trying to survive. So this is the second time that I've seen Lee Jung-suk in a drama, and he is so amazing in this drama. He kind of starts off very carefree, and then it kind of gets really serious. And the more serious he gets, I feel the better he becomes. He's so diverse and very versatile, and I freaking loved him. One of the best scenes, oh my god, but I don't want to say that because so one of the best scenes is they kind of sort of end up married. And it's a really weird twist how they end up married, but they kind of sort of end up married. And so he's got this book, and he's telling her to dog ear or mark all of the things that she wants to do with him. It's a book on, boyfriends and relationships and what they should be doing together. And so she's got all these things marked, right? Later on in the drama, after she kind of fixes something, she sees him again. He starts doing things slowly and subtly. He starts doing things that are on this list. And as he's doing these things, you're kind of realizing the reason that he's doing them, and it's just so heartbreaking. And oh my goodness, I cried so much on this drama, but it was easily one of the best dramas that I've seen in a long time. And he sold this role very well. I really, really enjoy watching Jung-suk act. He is amazing. I loved it. This is my second time seeing Lee Se-eun in something. He was in Modern Farmer. He plays one of Minky's bandmates. He's such a wonderful comedic relief in this drama. Even on the roles that he's, that he's got a very serious kind of task to do, he's so funny and he's such a comic relief. I loved him in this drama. He was so good. That's it for this drama, guys. If you could disagree with me, agree with me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to see these dramas first and then drop me a line, that's a-okay. If you would like to watch dramas and you don't know where, I use Hulu on my computer. I use Hulu Plus on my Xbox, on my phone. I use Drama Fever on my internet TV and on my phone and on my computer. Right now I prefer that because I'm a premium member and it's a pretty good price for a whole year and there's no commercials. I also use drama.net for the dramas that I can't find on Drama Fever. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. In this particular case I use Viki.com because I have a Viki pass from Snack Fever. Thanks, guys. If you have any requests, let me know down in the comments below. If you would like for me to watch something and give you my opinion before you watch it, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll get right on it for you. If you would like to hit the like button, it's great for me. And if you want to, you can subscribe, become a Dramateer, part of the family. And if you don't want to, don't. I'm not telling you what to do. It's your life. Live it how you want. YOLO and all that. But I think that's it. All right, guys. I will see you guys later, my Dramateers. Bye.